Hey y'all. Okay. I am going to be doing, if you're new here, my name is Lauren and I'm I guess the creator, I guess you could say, with Home Sweet Sewing with Lauren Young. I started this channel a few months ago, wanting to figured I'd record and do fun stuff, didn't realize that I'd have as many subscribers. So I feel very blessed and very humbled. I am doing my second foundation paper piecing series. My first one was strawberries. This one is for July, and I'm doing different videos, one for each block. So last time we did it for the little heart block. And then today we are going to do, I believe it's this American flag block right here. So that is what I'm going to be cutting for today, or sewing today. I don't know, say cutting, but doing today. I am trying to get all this done, y'all, before next week, because I may end up putting all of my blocks of the month and everything on hold that I'm doing, so I can get that Pixel Santa quilt done. And I hope my memory doesn't mess up on here today. So I'm just cutting out my pieces right now. I did make copies of these for my original pattern because of the fact last time on my strawberry, I'm so glad I made copies because I messed up. And if I wouldn't have had the pattern copied, I would have been so like up the creek without a paddle. So, okay. What do we leave off with? A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. F. So this one may take me a little bit because of all the little pieces on here. I don't know why that's got to be so loud, but it is. I did not, y'all, I did not fix my stitch length last time. So, whoops. I think it's supposed to be at 1.5. Yes, I didn't do that last time, and I didn't realize it until way after the fact. Oh, and I hope y'all saw my little Q&A video. It's uploading right now. So by the time this uploads, the other one should be uploaded. So, okay, let me kind of move y'all down. That way y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. And hopefully this time y'all can hear me better. Yeah, y'all can see my sewing and all that. Just excuse my fluff. My fluffity fluff. Okay. So one is going to be right here. So this is going to be F1. Where is F1? Oh, okay, it's going to be the white. So I don't even know where F1 is. And if y'all didn't watch my little Q&A, I am going here in a little while to go pick up my Walmart order this afternoon. And I will be doing a video of, because I had a couple of people ask that said that they wanted me to do a video on those design boards. So that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about doing a F2. I'm thinking about doing what am I trying to say? I'm thinking about doing a live for them. They're really easy to make. So I'm thinking about doing that. I hate when my thread gets caught up. It's going to tear my fabric. Or tear my paper. It pulled it. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So it pulled it. I'm hoping I can buy my fabric for my sew sampler box. I'm hoping I can buy that fabric this week. That way I can get that quilt started. If not, I'll get it whenever I can. It's no big deal. I've already put it in my cart to see how much it was. I gotta keep a check on that. Yeah, y'all can see what I'm doing. So I don't want to be just sewing and then miss. Because last time I was making a video, my storage went full and I don't know how much y'all missed. F3. So I hope y'all saw that little Q&A too and y'all kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Something different. Y'all kind of get to know me and... Come on. Huh? I'm doing a foundation paper piecing block. Little Miss in there has finally got her color back and feeling better. What? She's tired and her little muscles are sore, but she looks so much better. Can I put some of these in the freezer? Wait right now. I gotta clear out some space for those. You need to make you something to eat. She's not really eating at all and it bothers me. F4. Y'all, I cannot believe the 4th of July is next week. Like, where did May and June go? Because I feel like I'm so unprepared. Like, I thought about going to my dad's like we did last year and run a water slide. We never rented a water slide. It has definitely gotten away from me this year. Definitely. I don't know if we're going to go anywhere, if we're just going to stay home. Me and my husband's anniversary, that means it's coming up. 13 years this year. Oh, I want to do a little shout out to my little niece. Her name's Piper. She was, I guess I don't have to holler anymore because I got my microphone. But she was watching on her little YouTube yesterday, and one of my videos popped up. And my sister sent me a picture, and she was just so excited to see her Aunt Lauren on YouTube. She thought it was cool. She sat there and watched one of my videos. I wanted to give a shout out to my sweet niece. I love you, Piper. I told Courtney, I was like, don't tell her, but I'm going to give her a little shout out. I don't know why they made these so big. I'll have to tell Courtney which video it is. What am I doing? Some of these pieces they didn't have to make as big as they did. F6. I'm so excited about, I don't want to say excited, but I can't wait to start that Pixel Santa quilt. I now know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to first I got to get my design boards, and I placed an order. Y'all didn't watch my Q&A little video. I placed an order this morning for Walmart. I needed to get a few little groceries anyways for my husband's lunch. So I got 5 or 6 foam boards, and I'll be making those design boards. That way I can start at those next week. I've got so many jelly rolls, and I'm like, I have plenty to use. So since my daughter, she's feeling better, but I'm giving her one more day to kind of recoup. 7. I figured, why not get some sewing done this morning? I need to be in there actually cleaning, but I wanted to sew some, and then I'll get in there and do some chores. That way I can sew this for a little bit to give my neck a break, get in there, clean, and then come back in a little while, do another block. I need to do my little hand embroidery for the flower stand block. That way I can get that sewn. I'd like to get those I can't talk. Both of those blocks sewn before I start my Santa. I'm not sure how long that Santa one will like how long is it gonna take me? I guess we'll find out. We will find out soon. It's all like straight stitches, so I may be using some of my acorn glue quite a bit. That way I'm not especially in those, because there's a ton of 1.5 inch pieces. There's some dice bigger pieces too, but especially for those 1.5 pieces, and I think it's all like pretty much straight stitch. So it should. I'm just gonna go slow and steady. Concentrate on one block at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. So okay, now I'm gonna trim this. So this is what it looks like first. I'm gonna trim around my dotted lines. I can't wait till the August block comes out to see what it looks like. I need to buy September. The September from series 1, I guess from last year. I love that block. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so that's what the center of that block. Isn't that cute? And I love how they did the blue plaid because it makes it look like stars. I love that. Okay. C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. I need G1 over there. These blocks really don't take me that long. They're the flying geese. Don't really take me that long. I I think after this, I'm going to go make me something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. I'm getting kind of hungry. Make sure. I need to get my little strawberry block quilted too. I haven't done that yet. I got my bobbins. I just need to fill them up. Not all the way, but part of the way. I hope this is the microphone sounds better for y'all, that y'all can hear me when I'm not facing my camera and while I'm sewing. I know some of y'all had a hard time and even hearing over this fan. So hopefully this helps. I love doing these foundation paper piecing. I think to me they're just so fun and so easy. So there's one side. Now I'll do this one. I think they're so much fun. You always get accurate seams or accurate points, and you can do some really, really fun blocks also. I do want to do a nice, I saw these quilts and I really want to do these intricate type quilts that are, it's a complete paper piecing quilt. I plan on doing that. They have the kits and the kits are so expensive, but I want to do it. That's kind of like after I do this pixel quilt, that's going to be kind of like another little a goal or challenge is what I like to try to challenge myself when it comes to certain things on sewing, because if I don't ever challenge myself, I'll never think outside the box or do stuff that's, I'll do the same old same old. And I like to be able to challenge myself, and it don't get boring that way, so it keeps me interested in it. I need to finish my chicken quilt. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I also need to start making some pre-wound bobbins just for regular stitching. That way I don't have to stop what I'm doing and wind a bobbin. I can just pop one in and go. And I keep forgetting. But I need to do that. See, that little block is already done. So I don't know what we're going to do for the 4th of July, but HIJ. I have no idea. I don't know if we'll stay here, go to my dad's. I don't know. We used to like, my husband used to smoke brisket and ribs every year. But the price of all that has gotten so expensive. And they had some on sale at Brookshire's a couple weeks ago. I don't know where that came from. A couple of weeks ago. And we didn't grab one because we don't have the freezer space right now. And so we should have probably made room and gotten one. Two. But we didn't. And now I'm kicking my butt for it. I'm so happy I have my pixel quilt, those pieces all cut up. That's what I really concentrated on yesterday. And of course, I did not record because it took me on and off all day yesterday, and that would have been a long video of y'all just sitting there watching me cut fabric. And I really needed to concentrate. I did mess up one. I was watching or listening to a video while I was cutting, and instead of 1.5 by 1.5, I cut them 2.5 by 1.5. But I was able to trim some of those blocks, the 2.5 blocks. I was able to trim them down, and I had extra fabric from scraps. Of course, I had plenty, but I didn't want to cut up some of that from the big pieces. But I had small enough scraps to where I was able to get what I needed, so it wasn't that bad. I just not paying attention. Paying attention to something else. That's what I was trying to avoid. And if I wouldn't have had my stripology, it would have drove me crazy. All those, because just on the white was 100 2.5 or 1.5 inch squares and 70 or 77 70 or 77 2.5. That would have driven me nuts if I had to do those with my ruler. Oh, not with, I mean, like my regular ruler, not my stripology. One of these days I'll buy me the large one, because then you can cut, I think it's quite a bit bigger. You can cut even more. But I don't have the room right now, because that thing would take up, I'd have to move some of this stuff off, and I don't have room. I wouldn't have room to put it. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess my chair up. I keep hitting this desk. I think I move away from it and always hit it. I'm about to sneeze, guys. No, I'm not. Just joking. Okay. Trim this one down. And then all I have is one more, and then we can piece this little block together. Piece this little sucker together. Let me use my larger one for this side. I'm like shaky. I think it's because of that coffee that I had this morning. It's like really strong. I use this. I found this little girl. I mentioned it I think I mentioned it a couple of videos ago. Anyway, it's some instant coffee. Stuff strong. Definitely wakes me up. But like right now, I'm kind of a jittery feeling. And maybe because I'm sitting down. Normally I get up and do some stuff to kind of help with that. Let me move this over a little bit this way. So it may be the fact that I just need to get up. I'm gonna start sit and get up and get some chores done. I decided to make that Q&A video and then do a blog. But after this, I'll get up and get busy. There's a new Bible study. Like I like to read my Bible. I'm trying to read it, or I'm not trying. I'm reading it all over again, straight through. There's a Bible study I've had for a year now. It's called The Names of God. It's a really in-depth Bible study, and I need to get that started. It's been on my heart to start that. If you are interested, I'll let y'all know. I'll show y'all the book. A friend of mine told me about it, and I got online and bought it, and I need to start it. And it's not the one by Tony Evans. I know he's got one. It's not that one. It's a different one. It's like more in depth than that one. So let me know if you're interested, and I will show y'all the book. I do have the Tony Evans one. There's one I had started a few months ago, and I put the book up, and I cannot find it anywhere. When I find it, I'll show that one to y'all. And I'm so bad about putting stuff up, and then I totally forget where I put it. Well, ouch. Well, that was one of them, because I have no idea where I put that book, and I need to find it because I want to finish that Bible study. And it's frustrating because I can't find the daggum thing. I like to do Bible studies along you know, not just read or not just do the Bible study, not read, but I like to, of course, read my Bible and then do a Bible study on top of that. There was one I did. It was a 2-book series over the book of Acts. It had book 1 and book 2. Oh my gosh. That was phenomenal. Matter of fact, it's like I want to buy the books again and redo that whole series again. I was always kind of intimidated by the book of Acts. I don't know why, but I always was. But this Bible study was amazing. It broke down, like you had certain scriptures to read every day, and then it broke those scriptures down and really explained it, and it was amazing. I really learned a lot. Like, I wish I could find a Bible study like that for every book of the Bible. It breaks, you know, questions down and all that. I thought I went over far enough on that, and I guess I didn't. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I did. Barely, but I got it. Yeah, I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll trim this up, and then I can start. Sewing this little block together. Trying to make sure that it doesn't. Memory's full. I hate when that happens. I think after this phone, I'm going to go back to an Android. I had my Android for several years. Never had to delete anything. I am constantly having to delete videos and everything else. I never had to do that with my Android. I had that thing for, like I said, it's been several years. Never had that problem. I don't know. I guess it don't matter how these go. Okay. So these together. Just frustrating because I'm like, come on. I'm constantly having to delete. The videos, deleting the videos doesn't bother me. I don't want to have to delete none of my. I'm not going to put that. That's pulling it. I don't want to have to delete none of my pictures. And then it gets frustrating because then you have to buy more storage on the cloud. And it's just, I think it's just ridiculous. I'm cheap though. I think I put this down too far. Yep. No, it's not. Not really. Okay. Let me. Hopefully, okay. This part shouldn't take me too much longer. I'm trying to hurry. This is going to be so cute once it's done. I can't wait to see it done. Come on, line up. I've got to. That keeps wanting to move on me. And now I can. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. That end piece was folded back. That would not have been good. This one is so stinking cute. I love this little block here. Wait till y'all see it. It's darling. Darling, darling. I'm going to go this way, so this is the one that needs to be. Actually going to do this one too, because this one got folded back on the other. I don't want that. Uh-oh. Piece of glue. So I'm almost done, guys. Putting my last one on. Then I'm going to stop, get me something to eat, and then do some chores, and then hopefully I'll come back and do the third one. This whole little wall hanging could be done in a weekend. It really could. Okay, let me press this and I'll show y'all. It's really not. I've got so much other stuff going on that I can't, kiddo, mama, husband, animals. Y'all know how it is. Let me turn my iron off. Okay, there is that block. Isn't that pretty? I love this block. I think this is just so stinking cute. So this is going to be block 1 and block 2, and then I have 3 and 4 to do. But I just love that plaid. To me, that plaid for the stars is genius because it looks like they're stars and it's just plaid. So there's those 2 blocks. My other one is going to be almost like, I think it's like a log cabin block. And then the other one is kind of like the square and a square. So those are those blocks. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to give me something to eat now. And then I get some chores done. I'll probably do another one after a while. Probably this afternoon, something like that. And then I'll get busy. Let me know if y'all want me to do a live on that. Do a live doing these design boards. And I don't mind doing a live when I do them either this evening or tomorrow. Come on, do a live with y'all and y'all can see me do it. Y'all have a good day or good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is, like 11. So y'all have a good afternoon and hopefully I'll see y'all after a while. Bye, y'all.